Peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
I see you.
I love this tree.
You know, I think my feet would be drier if I walked through a flash flood with you. What is up with this morning dew? It's soaking wet.
It rained.
Yeah, well, thanks.
It poured.
I'm gonna have...
Actually, the best time to film, and today you can annoy me because it looks great today. The gardens after a rain, it's the best time to film. Everything just jumped. Now I feel like we're in the season.
Do ya?
Yeah. Definitely morning sun is better for your shade plants, but look.
Oh, wow, we got a hummingbird fight.
Oh, you know what happened? I usually have two hummingbird feeders, and one broke over the winter. So I have one hummingbird feeder on this side, and I need to put one on the other side of the house. They're fighting over it. They get territorial.
Well, you know, sugar crash too.
Yeah, I know. Man, the way they zip around though, you can like hear them coming. They're like little airplanes.
They're like our kids after they eat a bowl of Cocoa Krispies.
So this is it. This is the first official Hosta's Shade Garden spring tour, and you just ended it with more than a wet foot.
I wish I was walking through a flash flood now. Ah, that's your dog too. You know it.
I know. Well, what can I say?
Funny how you spent the morning picking up my dog crap in your garden, but left a big landmine for your husband to step in.
Yes, your dog did. Although I must say, instead of going on the plants now, he's actually gone on the mulch. So it's like easier to pick up. And you can tell sometimes he wanted to go on a plant and it probably just fell through.
I've been working with him. I'm trying to plant potty train him.
Yeah.
I've been putting newspapers next to the garden.
Yeah, he'd probably eat the newspapers. He's that smart.
No, that's your dumb dog.
Well,
the one that's walking around with a lampshade on its head already. And
Zoe,
already
come.
cost us
Come here.
$2,000.
Zoe, come see.
Come on, Zoe. Show everybody what you look like.
Oh, my boy, baby. This is what happens when your dog decides to chase a fox and land a 3.5-inch piece of wood through her leg. Not fun.
Boy, it looks like that thing must smell pleasant. Hey, look, it's a clamp shade. Gonna clamp right on you. It's dirty.
I know. She's kind of a mess right now. But you know what? Nothing that a late night emergency vet clinic can't fix.
She's starting to get annoyed with that. She has been pretty good. Hey, thanks for crapping on the lawn. Really appreciate it. You're lucky you have a lampshade on.
Well, she goes to get the drain out of her leg today, so she'll be happy.
And there's Jack, the perfect little pug. He knew you were talking about him.
He's a good boy.
He's a good garden dog, right, Jacksters?
He loves fertilizer and plants. I know.
And food.
Yeah. I know. So anyway, all right.
All right, honey.
What a way to start the day.
Loving the spring garden, shade garden, everything. Back to the basics.
Yep.
So is that normally how you plant lilies, or do you just kind of throw them in a garden with a bunch of other...
No, these are specific for, like, you know, I'm waiting to see what these look like. So this is not, you know, I don't like that they're all in rows, but it's just easy for now. And I was supposed to have a place to grow them all, but unfortunately...
your husband is busy.
Yes, and the excavation is not going to happen. So they're going to go here for now.
So there's no lily farm coming? Was that a big lie?
There's no guarantees of anything. You should know that. Especially of whatever I'm telling you.
But yet you want me to clear some more land.
I mean, there are worse things in life. I'm starving. What are we having for dinner?
I don't know. Master's voice says, make me a sandwich.
Actually, the flowers on these are edible. So if the world goes to, you know what, then we'll have flowers for dinner.
Master's voice went in one ear and out the other.
What did you say?
I said, Master's voice says, make me a sandwich.
Sandwich? I'm not having a sandwich for dinner.
See, it doesn't work.
Why would you want a sandwich for dinner? I want steak and potatoes or something.
All right, I'll take that.
Should we order out tonight?
No, Master's voice says, save some money.
I'm going to save some money.
I guess we're having hot dogs. All right,
I like steak and potatoes.
I'll start the grill.
But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, yellow, St. John's wort. So this didn't really bloom last year. That was a new shrub put in the year before last, and it didn't really bloom. It didn't do anything. Now it's starting to put on some stuff. Like, I can't wait till that's like fully open and ready to like pop yellow. It needs yellow over here. There's a lot of reds and oranges, and you know, I got the whole rainbow theme going on.
I like the St. Mary's mole. Did you ever plant one of those? Well,
I'm too tired for
it's not as attractive as John's warts, but Mary's moles look pretty good.
I was just waiting. I knew there was something else coming to that.
Well, sometimes you got to think.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
You know?
Oh, I want to see what else your dog did for me?
Sure.
Aw. Hi, Zoe.
Bum.
That's, you know what? She's been doing that a lot in the heat.
Well, I would too if I was wearing a fur coat.
Yeah. Holy cow!
You sprayed about 10 gallons of deer fence the other
I
night.
can't believe it. I can't, and you know what? Look at this. This is what happens. They ate the flower. They are edible. Ew, I just saliva from the deer. I hope it doesn't have something because I probably just infected myself. That's not good. So
Yeah,
you will not be seeing ruby spiders tomorrow.
Now
Oh
the
my
bucks
God.
are going to start breaking wind. It's going to smell like deer fence.
You know what? I'm going to have to spray tonight, and then everyone's going to be like, ugh.
So if a deer farts and it smells like deer fence, it's going to actually try to run away from itself, isn't it?
Oh, God.
Well, you could be causing a problem here with nature.
No, no.
Yes.
What a jerk. Look at this. What a disaster.
Yeah, but don't you want to save some of them for the tour tomorrow? You're kind of taking away all the
Hey,
color.
Brian, they're one-day flowers, so this one will be dead in the morning.
So the only day it was alive, it got eaten by a deer.
Yeah, how about that for luck?
Well, when did that happen? We've been here all day.
Yeah, you know what? This probably could have happened yesterday. I don't know. I didn't come up here and clean these up yesterday, so obviously I have day-old, 2-day-old blooms. Wow, so we won't see any of these tomorrow. I'm not doing much. I'm pretty spent. I'm about as faded as those flowers over there, so yeah, I'm not doing much tonight. I will probably go to bed early, and I will get up early because I love the morning here. The morning is like top notch.
I know, you walk around the flower beds in the morning and you just hear her. It's like, oh my God. The neighbors must think we're crazy and kinky up here.
I think so. I'm not that. No, because I know not to wake my kids either. I love their sleeping, and I love my kids, but I love when they're sleeping and the sun is like shining through the trees. And I hope that at 10 o'clock when the tour starts that it still feels morning-ish, because it's such a different feeling than after a day of like hot and heavy humidity. Sprinklers are kind of a waste of water.
Yeah, especially when...
It's good because you don't have to be there doing it, but if you're out there with a hose, you definitely can soak it better than wasting all of this excess.
It wouldn't be a waste of water if you had a white t-shirt on and you started running through it.
Yeah, right.
What do you think?
I think you better go to bed, and you can dream about it, because the only water that's gonna hit me is in the shower, and
Great.
then I'm hitting the pillow.
Nothing worse
Not in a
than
white t-shirt.
nothing worse than reliving the scene from 10 and then the alarm clock goes off. Great, can't wait. Well, honey, I hate to brag, but this place has never looked so good, and neither of you.
Oh wow! Did you practice that?
Beauty beyond belief.
Wow.
Believe me.
Did you practice that?
No,
No. Wow.
I'm just hoping
That's
that,
so nice.
you know, everything I did this weekend gets remembered later.
I believe you. I absolutely believe you.
You know.
Yes. Hard work gets reward.
Well, you know, I should be on the payroll.
Yeah.
Drop the P, add an L, folks. Let's go. I probably
I got skills.
shouldn't get wise, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, whoa now! I got an expensive camera here.
I honestly didn't even even think about doing that until you get...
I know. I'm a dumb idiot. I just set myself up for that. Actually, it felt pretty good. You're dumb. Hey, lady. Oh, there you go. Oh, that feels great. Hey, looking mighty fine. Oh, God. Oh, all right, that was a little much. Come on. This is horrendous. I don't like this at all. Look at the size of that thing. Let go of them, buddy.
What are you doing?
Look at this. Come here.
What?
You're not going to believe this.
What?
Horrific.
Look at the size of this gardener's snake.
And the toad, it's eating.
Oh my God, no. Oh, is it gonna die?
I don't know. I've been sure.
Oh.
What am I supposed to do?
You know what? If he already injected him with
Oh, man. I'm
that's-
sure he has.
that is terrible.
It's horrible. It's like graphic. Look at the size of that snake, Shelly. Whoa! Look at the size of that snake.
How is it gonna eat that toad?
I don't know, but man.
Grab the snake. Make him let it go.
Oh, we can't, Shelly. I'm sure he's already got
No,
him.
he wants to go. Grab the snake.
Really? With me here? Oh my God! Whoa! Anaconda! Ouch!
Holy sheesh.
I don't know. It's not
That's
good.
all you do. You pinch the tail. The thing
Pinch
has
the
to,
tail,
you
but
pinch the tail of the
I bet
snake.
he's already injected.
Oh, well, if he is, he'll get him.
It's gonna be Venom 3. You all right, buddy? I was gonna do it. Don't think I was getting off
too
watching
busy,
you
too
get
busy
killed.
making a video on it than
Well,
to save his poor little butt.
How many National Geographic cameramen jump in on the action?
Put him in the shade. I know we just interrupted the snake's dinner, but he's a big.
That snake
That's a
could
big
kill
bird.
one of our kids.
Oh my God, he's massive.
What are you breeding here? It's this fertilizer. You're making these anacondas.
You know what? You gotta.
Oh, that's horrible.
Did he like get hurt?
Well, it
Put
didn't
him-
look comfortable.
Put him in the shade. He shouldn't be in the sun. Put him in the shade.
He just got manhandled by a snake,
Go
and
put
you
him
want
in.
me to grab him?
Put him up here in the shade.
He's not fighting it.
Oh,
Sorry, buddy. Oh,
just pick him up.
here, yeah. You want to pick him up? You might want to throw the blanket over top of him and call it a day.
Here, put him up here so he doesn't. At least I'm sure if he's not gonna move, then the snake will get him anyway. But at least put him where he can chill.
That was unreal. We weren't expecting to see that.
Holy cow, that's a big boy. Oh, he might be alive.
Hopefully, but don't they inject like a poison?
Yeah, but we'll see.
You owe me about 100 bugs, buddy. So start eating. I saved your ass. And get to work. I don't. He can taste the frog legs. He was ready for some. Sorry, dude. You don't want to eat toad. You're going to get warts on your tongue. So I actually did you a favor. Getting a little late to be in the garden, don't you think?
You know what? I'm kind of getting tired of New York.
Why is that?
Because it's been cold all spring, and next week, like in a couple days, it's going to be 80s. And I have been waiting for these stinking ranunculus to like do something. They're still little, and they go dormant above 75, I've read. So all this hard work and catering to these things, and then the weather is going to go from 50s to 80s because New York is just ridiculous.
Well, they're called runt-nuculars. Aren't they supposed to be like
It's not a
runts?
time for jokes. This is serious business.
I love New York.
Really.
Want me to
I'm
start
just starting
singing?
to get, you know what? I'm just starting to like, why do I do this to myself? There's a reason people don't try these in New York. And it's because of seasons like this where it's actually perfect for ranunculus. It's cold, and
I
now I
think
have to like shade them from 80 degrees. I don't know.
plants are the least of your worries to dislike New York.
Well,
Yeah. Thank you.
New York is the most expensive state in the Well, besides California, it's freaking expensive.
It's hard to believe we can afford all these nice things like that new hose top. Where'd you get that nozzle right there?
At the garden show.
Oh yeah, you went to a garden show today with your girlfriend Kathleen.
I didn't go to a garden show.
Where'd
today.
you go?
I went to a nursery. It's Mother's Day. I treated myself to something I can't afford. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, thanks. Happy Mother's Day. Your flowers are going to die this week. So I'm just giving them a big dose of fertilizer because I'm hoping maybe... You know what? These should be really mulched in too. It's kind of dry. See how the water's running off? It's like pooling. It's not because it's saturated. It's because it's like almost hydrophobic.
It's like the honey wagon backed up and let a load off. What is that stuff?
You don't have to be in here or bug me.
Well,
so
what is that?
It's
really?
fertilizer. It's manure. It's fertilizer. What do you want it to smell like?
Well,
Roses?
can't they make if it's organic, it shouldn't have an odor. That's how I look at it.
Yeah? Is your crap organic? Because that shouldn't have an odor then.
I wouldn't call it organic.
Exactly. Can I help you?
Just wondering what was going on, that's all.
Not a whole hell of a lot is going on. And
It
it's
was kind of
certainly-
nice that you weren't here today. I didn't have to really do much.
So now you're going to annoy me when I'm back? Thank you.
Just trying to keep people updated on what you got going on over here.
Maybe I don't want to update people.
Well, too bad. I don't know. That's tough. You had a real hard day spending money at a nursery, and now you're going to take it out on the rest of us.
I'm stressing out. I spend money when I stress.
What are you stressed out for?
Because I really wanted, I have ranunculus in client gardens for the first time. And I'd like them to get their money's worth out of the flowers. They're not cheap.
Especially when, to get your money's worth, you already gave your money's worth at the nursery.
Ugh. What are you yapping about?
Yeah. Don't spend your money before it's made.
Oh, I know you're going to make it this week, so.
So what did you purchase today at the nursery? What did you plant quickly before I came home?
3 David Austin roses and a creeping dogwood cover, ground cover. Never even heard of that before. So it looks like a dogwood. Dogwood leaves, dogwood flowers, dogwood berries, only it's a ground cover. So that was pretty exciting.
And where are you finding
And red lupins.
the room for all these things?
Well, I'm yanking stuff and stuff died back. So if it didn't do well and it's not doing well or it's just not coming back, then it's out. What am I going to do? I'm not going to leave a dead plant in its spot. So I'm replacing it.
I think I have to start going with you.
Yes, I could use help carrying stuff to the car.
No, you wouldn't be carrying anything. Really, you got to stop impulse buying all the time.
It helps. It's therapy. It's retail therapy, only I'm not buying dresses and shoes.
Yeah, but how enjoyable is it when you come home and you're like sprinting around with a shovel trying to dig holes so I don't find out about it?
Yes, that I know. The only reason I do anything fast is so I don't have to explain myself, but
You
I think
act
you know
like
me
I
by-
wouldn't
you know me by-
notice.
You know me by now. Come on.
I bet you I could go find all the new stuff you probably bought today.
I didn't buy a whole bunch of stuff. I bought David Austin roses.
So you bought a
Because-
little expensive stuff.
I'm sorry, what's the question?
You said you didn't buy a lot of stuff. You bought a little expensive stuff. That David Austin
I'm
guy.
too tired to analyze anything.
How much
Hearing all
money has
those-
that David Austin guy extorted from our family?
You know, his stuff better start producing or I'm not buying anymore.
Yeah, I'm not
I went through a
impressed.
phase already with Mr. David Austin, and I didn't fare well. And now I'm on this kick again for some reason, and I don't know why, but
I thought we cut the cord earlier with David Austin. when you were pruning this bush over here.
David Austin's like a weed. You can dig it up and take it out, but if you leave a tiny little glimmer of hope in the soil, it comes back.
Yeah, especially when it comes back in 3 pots today.
I know. What is wrong with me?
Exactly. What is wrong with you? How many more rose bushes do we need?
Please don't ask me that. Do you know how many varieties there are?
I thought we were starting.
Actually, do you know what? Can you go get a wheelbarrow full of mulch? Because these really need to be mulched. It's going to be 80 this week. And the soil's already a little dry. Can you go get a just really quick?
My I tricep turned into a Y tricep.
Why try?
Yeah, why bother, basically.
All right, well, go get...
Uh-oh, your
no.
stuff just tipped over.
Oh, man, I could have taken something out.
What are these?
This is the dogwood perennial. It's a creeping dogwood. And it literally gets... It's a short little ground cover, but it looks and acts just like a dogwood, only it's not a tree, it's a ground cover.
Don't we have enough creepy dog things around here? We need creepy dogwood.
Actually, they say the bunch berries, you know, in the ends, bunch berries, in the fall when it produces the berries. Grows 6 to 12 inches high, and it's hardy to zone 3.
Well,
it says versatile in shady areas, full sun, part shade, well-drained soil. So I have 3 of these, and I think I'm going to plug them in somewhere and let them do their thing.
Will it survive the creeping dog leg?
No. No, it will not.
Looks about that height.
So anyway, so that's that. And I found a dark geranium, which says it stays compact, but I like the foliage, and it has a purple flower. So there you have it. This is a bright red flowering lupin. Usually you see like pastel colors. I mean, the flower's not out yet, but...
Did you get that lupin today?
Yeah.
Wow, look at how well you hit it. It almost looks like it's been there. You're good. You really are.
I'm not trying to hide it. I know how to plant.
Wow, I would have never seen that. To be quite honest, I probably wouldn't have never noticed any of it, but...
You don't even know what was here last year and what wasn't, so...
none of this was here last year.
No.
None of it.
No.
It was empty. I could actually drive my mower around that corner. Now I can't even make it.
I got stuff to do, so...
Yeah,
what do you want?
Tulips and flowers, early spring flowers.
Oh.
People are all excited.
So
it's like, yay.
Listen, I did cut back the foliage.
Lily Lane's looking a little light.
Kathy Ryan, I think, said, cut the foliage back, clean it up, make it neat, and it actually does look better.
I noticed you left it there for me to clean up.
Yeah, I noticed you haven't jumped right in to help out.
Been busy. It's Mother's Day weekend.
I know. But yes, red tulips are beautiful. This got... Oh, look. The mama. She's on the nest right now. She's peeking out the box.
She had some ugly babies the
they're
other
gonna
day.
keep... I know. Why are birds born without feathers? It's cold.
Why do their eyes look like big, bulging, ugly eyes?
Did you see what your pug looked like as a puppy?
Yeah, but
Talk about birds.
He's cute, though. He doesn't look like a deformed egg embryo. Anyway.
Weeds.
And then you have these things that look like you threw an egg in the microwave for a little too long. And the yolk's on you.
You have to come on this side and film because their heads are a little bit down.
That's beautiful.
Watch out.
Well, that's why I didn't want to come film it from over here.
No, that's why I love when you like back up like you're getting all fancy and then you crush things.
Branch up my backside.
And you knocked off the freaking leaf bud.
Well, and you're worried about the leaf bud, but not the butt.
That's correct.
Yeah, well.
And that's beautiful, right?
Oh, that does look beautiful. Yes, that's why I wanted to do this video, by the way.
I know, when we were mulching and you caught me with the ice cream breaks, I don't think these were in bloom yet. And now they're blooming. They're pretty.
So,
and these are perfect for like cutting. Look how long the stems are. That's kind of what you want. If you want to cut them, but I can't cut them. They look so pretty out here. I'm going to have a problem cutting flowers. You know, I don't know. I hope with like the 14,000 dahlia varieties I have, and who knows where they're going to be. Maybe I'll put them like down in the gravel pit and grow them so that I have to cut them to enjoy them.
Well, it kind of seems to me like you have a lot of tulips this year.
Yeah.
A lot more than usual.
Oh yeah, I planted them.
Yeah, but that means you're going to have a lot more of this weird foliage without flowers in the summer.
Well, they die back. So eventually, once they brown and die back, you clean them up and the bulbs stay in the ground, but the rest of the flowers will be out.
So by like July, those tulips are done. You don't see those dumb leaves hanging out.
Correct.
Well, that's what I was trying to tell you, ask you in the beginning.
Yeah, well, you did it in a really awful way.
Well, I don't know garden slang.
No, these are seedlings that I grew that I'm still waiting for my husband to build me raised beds for.
I thought I got out of that.
No, I have, look over there. I have a crap ton of seedlings.
Oh my goodness. What am I supposed to do with all that? Really?
It's a mess, I know. And look, there's some right here too in red Solo cups.
When does it end?
See, listen, I'm plugging them in. Look, right behind that. Those are all seedlings.
So when you were planting those, did you stop to think, wow, I don't really have a place to put these?
Yes. Look,
And
there's tulips here.
You thought, oh, my husband's going to build me boxes.
Well, you said you would. That's why I thought you would, yes.
I don't remember saying
So these are kind of like orangey red tulips. They're just about to start. They've gotten a little trampled. They're not like the most pretty foliage, but they're going to bloom.
What's up, Jackster? Ah, puppy power.
And then those, look at those. Those are like a midnight.
Oh, wow. Where'd you get those from?
Same place I got the other ones from. And these didn't do so well. They got really trampled.
They look like more like 11 o'clock instead of midnight.
They, very clever.
Wow.
They got trampled by Kong.
Where is Kong? Where is your mutt?
I don't know. But look at, this is what happens when you plant Darwins. These have been here. They actually need to be divided, but this clump has come back reliably for years. And they're super pretty. And I have the same ones here. And then actually those did get divided and there's a clump back there. So there's like...
So in a couple of years, if you kind of leave this
look,
alone...
and there's tulips here. So that's fun.
So what are those? Do you even know?
So those I got in a, one of those little plants. Someone gave me tulips as a gift in a planter. Was it you?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it was.
It was expensive.
I think so. I think somebody gave me like, you know how you can buy a pot of tulips in the spring just to bring home, and so that's literally, it's even in the same shape. So I stuck it in the ground there, and they actually came back. And I actually look, I don't know where that came from. That's pink. Who knows?
Oh yeah, that was a special order I got you that one day.
Yeah.
Amazon's awesome. Wow, it's looking good. It definitely color still pops. Mulch job still looks good a week later. You're looking very good in that flannel shirt.
Yeah, yeah. Do you want to smell the sleeves? I put rose tone on.
No.
It's my new perfume.
I think you do that on purpose. You spill it on you.
It doesn't keep you off me.
Yes,
I better
it
roll in
does. Yes, it does.
Does it?
Well, I have allergies, so I can't smell much anyway.
No, Jax.
Oh boy, we got a battle royal.
No, I need them to stay away from me.
It's dinner time, right, Jackster? Yeah. Oh God! It looks like you got little poop patches in the lawn. All these little green spots. It's weird. We have the most gorgeous gardens in the world, but look at the yard. Oh, you better call the lawn doctor.
It needs to be
This
mowed.
thing's in critical
It
condition.
needs to be mowed, but it's no mow May.
Yeah.
It is. That's what it's called. No mow May. You keep everything growing so that the dandelions can bloom for the bees, and then you get stuck with all dandelions as a lawn.
Well, you told me not to mow it.
Exactly.
No mow May. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, well.
All right, honey. I didn't mean to disturb you.
Yeah, you did.
Back to work.
Yeah, now I have to figure out what I'm doing.
You're the best.
I am.